Benoit Hamon sounds very confident, but are French voters even interested in a lean toward the left right now?
Well, the French electorate overall has been leaning more towards the right, which is why we've seen in polls that the two leading candidates so far have been the National Front's Marine Le Pen, who is currently topping the polls for the first round, and the Republican candidate François Fillon, also therefore from the right. It does seem as if the mood in France is a little unforgiving of François Hollande's term, and there's certainly been a rebellion against many of his policies within the Socialist Party. We can see with the victory of Benoit Hamon in the second round of the primaries that if essentially there are two sides to the Socialist Party. There are the traditional left-wingers who are rebelling against what they see as the new direction taken under François Hollande's government, and Manuel Valls, who lost, of course, against Benoit Hamon, represents that new guard, that new movement within the Socialist Party to bring it more towards the centre rather than the traditional left. Now, of course, within the Socialist Party, Benoit Hamon has an uphill struggle. That is uniting these two different factions who have been at loggerheads over a vision of what the Socialist Party should be. And beyond that, polls have shown that a victory for Benoit Hamon will essentially also represent a victory for Emmanuel Macron. That is, in moving more to the left, that creates a centre ground space where many socialists who don't feel represented by Hamon may lead their vote towards Emmanuel Macron, strengthening his already relatively strong position in third place currently in the polls.
But Myriam, could the scandal affecting conservative François Fillon help Hamon, or could it actually push conservative voters further right toward Marine Le Pen?
Well, it does seem as if two recent developments have actually strengthened the so-called maverick candidate, that is the self-styled neither left nor right Emmanuel Macron, because, for one thing, the big critique of the right in France has been over issues of corruption, long-standing issues of corruption. The latest scandal affecting François Fillon are allegations related to his wife, Penelope, who is accused of having taken funds, almost close to €500,000, for a job that one of the French newspapers alleges was fictitious. Now, that, of course, has been damaging. We've seen a loss in popularity for François Fillon following those allegations. And of course, now with the victory of Benoit Hamon as the head of the Socialist Party, we've seen a decisive move towards the traditional left. This has left the centre ground wide open for Emmanuel Macron, who essentially is styling himself as a sort of candidate who can reach out to disgruntled socialists, but also perhaps to some on the right who are tired of the traditional right old guard and might be looking for a new opening.
Okay, Myriam Francois, thank you so much for joining us with that from London.